very unlikely that in that scenario he's going to check call the flop, or bet, call, I raise, and he's going to call a raise on the flop, and then when it goes check, check on the turn, he's probably almost never going to just give up. He's never just going to like check, fold the river. So I think I played that pretty well, starting with an accidentally well-sized bet. But that's how you should be thinking. You should be thinking about what's the amount of money that if I bet on this street is going to allow me to get stacks in most comfortably, either on the next street or if stacks are deeper in 2 streets and 2 bets. It's pot geometry, man. Look it up. I think it was introduced really to the poker masses in the mathematics of poker, but don't quote me. Number one, because I have not read the mathematics of poker. But also because I'm just not sure where I did hear that. I want to say that Will Tipton mentioned that in his Heads Up, No Limit Hold'em, Heads Up, Exploitable, blah 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 series, or well, volume 1 or 2. I want to say he gave the mathematics of poker credit for geometric pot sizing, or pot geometric bet sizing. I don't know, GGOP I think it was called. Yeah, in fact, that is where I heard that. So I think it is from the mathematics. If it's not from the mathematics of poker, blame Will Tipton. So this guy's going to go ahead and open raise. No, he's ISOing, isn't he? Okay, so he hasn't been real aggressive. I'm interested to see what kind of hand he ends up showing up with here. Wow. And that looks like an overbet, but it really wasn't, just because the pot size here was equal to or about the same as his stack size. So I've found a lot of times when people ship their entire stack in as which more than covers their opponent, it's more often a bluff than if they just bet, like, say 925 on the money. That's more likely a value bet. It's another, I think it's another form of weak is strong, strong is weak. You know, if the guy is trying to look strong, he probably is weaker than normal. And if he's trying to not look strong, he's probably stronger than normal. And that big, like, ship it in your face is supposed to be intimidating, and it's supposed to intimidate your opponent into folding. Pretty standard open, I think, with like some semi-connecting middle cards and the button. I'm not in love with the flop. We're probably just going to take one shot at it and be done. And you know, we can back into some things, but even if I backed into an open with a straight draw, I would have just checked it back there. We're running pretty good here. Oh, did I just jinx myself with the we are running pretty good here? This guy's been pretty inactive, but he's been raising when he does come into a pot. It makes me kind of want to 3-bet him. I think I am going to 3-bet him. I probably should have went a lot bigger than that. It's hard to commentate and play at the same time, but that's a pathetic 3-bet. I mean, I would have much preferred I went like 700. Even 650 would have been a lot better. At least give this guy some kind of decision. We catch a decent enough flop, I'd say, considering we whiffed. I mean, he shouldn't have any of this. He should. What the shit? Not a great card to bluff, barrel. Shit. Guess he's gonna go all in. We're gonna fold them. Well, I mean, we couldn't fold, could we? Guess he's got some busted draws, huh? Weird. Okay, so probably just saved. No, it didn't save anything. We maybe saved money by doing bad bet sizing. We don't hate that. Wouldn't mind if these guys just went ahead and bowed out. If he calls, I'm just going to ship it. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Off to the races. Hold, 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 hold. No diamond. Damn it. Oh, I had a diamond. Jeez, oh, Pete, look at me. Look at me. I'm falling all over myself making this video. Is there any particular reason that I just changed my race size? You know, I'd like to say it's because I don't think they're going to notice, and I have sort of a more speculative hand now. But honestly, there's not. I'm just clicking buttons like a noob. I could say even that the tighter player was in the blind, so that's why. Actually, I'll just do half pot. But we are definitely going to want to go a little bit out of our way to steal this guy's blind, because I think he's going to play fairly fit or fold on a lot of flops. I can't believe that guy called a multi-way pot with ace-jack on like an 8-9 whatever, an 8-9x. I thought that would get through like all the time, unless somebody just happened to have like a jack-10 suited or something, which I don't think this guy raises, and this guy, and I 3-bet, and this guy calls with a jack-10. I mean, he might, but I would say it's definitely discounted. Once he calls, sure, this guy might overcall with a jack-10 suited, but I don't think he even open raises jack-10 suited if I'm paying attention and I know who this guy is, like I think I do. So I really felt like that c-bet was going to be pretty good, plus I had like 3 to a straight, an overcard, and 3 to a flush, 3 to the nut flush, but none of that worked out. It was a bad 3-bet sizing, but I don't think this guy would have folded ace-jack anyway. Ace-10 suited, button, huge blinds, short stacks, min raise, not really much to discuss there, I don't think. I guess we could talk about how we would have reacted to a 3-bet, but I'd first have to know how I would have reacted to a 3-bet. I definitely would have called a reasonably sized 3-bet from this guy. If this guy 3-bet from the small blind and I have ace-10 suited, yeah, I guess it depends on the bet size and what this guy does. If this guy 3-bets, this guy folds, and it's not too big, I'll probably call. He definitely could have made like a big 3-bet, and I would have had to fold the ace-10, because this guy hasn't been very aggressive pre-flop, and he would have been 3-betting into this guy and the original raiser. Against good players, I'm generally going to raise ace-10 on the button and then call a 3-bet, but I don't think these guys are raising for value often enough, and I don't think they're raising as bluffs often enough, so that means that when they raise, you discount the bluffs and the thinner value hands, and you really leave yourself against a bunch of crappy situations. Like when you eliminate like ace-5 suited from their 3-bet range, and you eliminate like just random king-7 suiteds or 6-5s, it leaves them shifty towards value. And what hands did they 3-bet for value that you're doing real good against with ace-10 suited? Maybe like king-queen, king-jack suited if they 3-bet those. So that really just leaves you with pot odds and position, which means it comes down to how big the 3-bets are when they 3-bet. And I feel like I missed something here. Feels like we're about to get stacks in a lot of the time. This guy is going to have a 10 here. And lose to a jack almost always, just from the looks of it, the way he was taking. And knowing this guy's not like a huge bluffer. Let's see, the guy had to have a 10, right? No, he didn't have a 10. He had a feeling. Just a feeling. All right, well, we're just gonna go ahead and play for stacks here and hold the deck. Hold the deck, no 6. ship it. Yeah, and I think we are officially in the mood. I don't even know. Yeah, of course we are, right? Playing It's not fun. You know, I just woke up, guys, so... Just woke up. I'm going to be playing live here when I'm done with this session. I was like, I'm going to go do a warm-up, and then I'm like, well, you know, I keep running it up, and I keep recording, so why not do a run-it-up recording? I'm debating. I've got a very serious poker dilemma here. I live a few blocks from the casino, and I'm very comfortable in my pajamas right now. And I'm really, really thinking about just going in my pajamas. I mean, it's like, it's a nice looking top, I guess, with like some Nike, not sweatpants exactly, but kinda. I guess sweatpants, I guess you'd call them that. Yeah, I mean, I don't look like a complete, but if I put jeans on, I would look totally fine.